Hello guys, welcome to Stagro Farms. Please, in today's video I'm going to be sharing with you those common farming practices you are going to imbibe into your banana farm that will actually boost your yield. These farm practices, you can never overemphasize the level of positivity it's going to bring to your farm. So I'm going to share with you the farming practices, things you need to carry out in your farm on regular basis to see that you have a good yield from your farm. So stick with us. I'm going to share those practices with you, and we'll come back. Come on guys. I actually forgot my camera stand, my tripod stand at home, so I'm trying to be creative at the moment. So I want to make use of this cassava stem to actually create my tripod stand. So that's what I'm going to do right now. So I want to create a pointed edge so that I can actually stand the stem, the camera, while I talk, while I actually present the video. So I think we're close. Yeah. Yes. So this is my camera stand. So I'll tie it around. I'll tie it around this edge. So guys, now we have a locally crafted camera stand. So this is what we have here. So we're going to make use of this to actually present our video today. Like I said earlier, I forgot my camera stand at home, so I'm trying to be creative so I can actually give you guys this video. Please, if you're yet to subscribe to our channel, please do well to hit the subscribe button. Also like and share. Please comment, share your views with us. If you know area where we can actually improve, then you can actually tell us in the comment section. Thank you. So in today's video, we're going to be looking at how you can actually trim your banana leaves. We're going to look at how you can trim your banana leaves, how you can manage your suckers, how you can actually know when your bananas start fruiting. So many how you can actually cut the weeds in your farm. I mean, when I talk about weeds, I mean the grasses, the unwanted grasses around, how you can actually keep your farm neat. All these practices will actually enhance your banana yield, give you quality yield, actually boost a lot of things in your banana farm. So we're going to look at how you can actually manage your suckers. You see, well, if you look closely, we see that we have the mother plant and one sucker. I've thought about this before. I thought about this in my previous video, how you can actually manage your suckers, how you can actually leave a sucker per plant. So if you look closely, we see that that's what we've done here. You've seen this one as well. So and this banana is actually carrying fruit. So by the time the mother plant is gone, the daughter plant will replenish, will actually take over. So the daughter plant, which is about 3 months old or 2 months old, thereabout. So if you look closely, you will see that these leaves are actually drying up. Okay. So this practice will actually help the banana to send the signal that, okay, these dried ones are no longer in need of the nutrient. So as the banana is transporting the nutrient from the root up, so you need to trim off excess leaves and dried ones so that the banana will concentrate on moving the nutrient to the top so that the banana will utilize enough nutrient to produce. And this will help bring good yield and produce faster. All right, guys, I want to actually use this banana here as an example to actually teach us when or how to actually live a good cycle, how to actually live a good cycle in your farm. This was the mother plant, and this is the sucker. So the mother plant was due. It has already fruited. We cut it down sometime last week, and this is the mother plant here. So this was the sucker, and this very sucker is about 4 months old. It's about 4 months old. So when we talk about a good cycle, this is what I'm talking about. So we found out that we cut this mother plant about a week ago. So the daughter, which is about 4 months old, will start fruiting in no time. 2 months, 3 months is already fruiting because we have a variety that fruits about 7 months. So when you live a good cycle, your farm will not lack banana because you have a good cycle. 2 months interval is okay, 3 months interval, and that is why you must leave suckers that must replenish or take over once your banana is due. So that this is what we've done. This is what the kind of practice we carry out. So it's good to leave sucker that will take over once the mother plant is gone. So you see that. And another thing is that don't allow the small ones. If you leave one sucker, maintain one sucker. Don't allow any other sucker. Or you can leave no sucker at all. One of the reasons why it's also important to leave no sucker is that, okay, let's take for example, you have this mother plant, or for example, let's take this one for example. You have this mother plant coming up. At the moment, this is the only one we have here. At the moment, there's no other sucker coming out. So you can as well maintain just one banana plant, no sucker, nothing, until it fruits. It's going to concentrate all the whole nutrient into one banana plant. So your banana plant will not share any nutrient with the sucker, be it one sucker, two suckers. Now you're not leaving any sucker. You're concentrating all the whole nutrient in one banana plant, which is the mother plant. So by the time the mother plant is due for fruiting and all that, you can actually leave a sucker that will replace the mother plant. Okay, guys, I I want us to look at some of the basic farming practices. Like I told you earlier, we're going to look at mulching, irrigation. We're going to look at trimming. Trimming, of course, I talked about trimming your banana plant, the importance of trimming, and you must understand that trimming does a very important job. It helps in pest control and disease control as well. So mulching is also important. So this is what we call chop and drop. When you cut down those leaves, you drop them at the base of the banana. This will help to mulch the banana uh, roots. You have to mulch the banana root from excessive heat. So it's going to prevent the banana from excessive heat. So mulching is very, very important as well. So today we're going to look at the importance of these banana practices. So if you're into banana farming or plantain farming, or you intend going into banana or plantain farming, so you're going to be focusing on these very practices. If you want to have a good farm, you want to have a good yield, with the best of yield, so these practices will actually help you. So this is about we established this farm about a year and 6 months ago. We established farm around April last year, April 2023. Our farm is about a year and 6 months, and we've learned a lot during this time. We've learned a lot. So I'm going to be sharing with you some of my experiences I've had in my farm. So number one, we're going to be looking at weeding. Why do you weed your farm? Weeding is very important. Weeding, when I talk about weeding, I mean cutting the unwanted grasses in your farm. You see that our farm is free of weeds, it's free of grasses. So very important. You must weed at all times. So in my farm, I weed 4, 5 times in a year. So I weed regularly to avoid uh, grasses growing in my farm. These grasses, they're going to share the nutrient with your banana, because when you look at some of these, or when you look at the banana has each a banana plant has kind of fibrous root. So the tentacles banana roots can actually extend to about 5, 6 feet, if not up to 7 feet, in search of nutrients. So this is very banana. Let me use this one. Let me use this as an example. This very banana, you can actually trace the root to that point about 7 feet or 6 feet away from this banana plant. So they are constantly in search of nutrients. So you're not going to joke with, and they eat a lot. They eat a lot of organic matter. We're going to come to the area of manure application. That's another topic. So when you look at weeding unwanted grasses, they share the nutrient which your banana need. So you must weed at all time. If you allow weeds to grow, they're going to share the nutrient, and they're going to also transfer diseases and pests. If you have grasses covering this whole place, they are going to transfer diseases and pests to the individual banana plants, and they're going to take their nutrients. So you don't want this to be your fate, and you don't want your banana yield to be tiny. You want it to be buoyant and then yummy. You want it to be very big and yummy. So that is why we talk about cutting grasses, weeding at all times. So another practice which we are going to be looking at is actually manure application. Manure application is very important. If you look closely, you will see that uh, this banana is the stem is quite huge. This is actually as a result of manure application, adequate manure application as at when needed. So manure application is very important. You can never overemphasize, because your plant constantly need to eat. These guys, they eat a lot. They eat a lot of organic matter, and then you don't joke with that. So your farm must have fertilizer. I actually carry out organic fertilizer. I'm not a I'm not a party to inorganic fertilizer. So my farm is totally organic. So we make use of cow dung manure to actually boost our banana yield and our farm. So manuring is very important. You must manure at all time. We manure about 2 times in a year. So you must manure during the rainy season. Please, when applying manure, you must know when to add manure to your plant. If you add manure to your plants during the dry season, they're all gonna die, because your manure, the organic manure, contains microbes that are actually going to attack your roots at that time. So, and it's going to be hot. Those root areas are going to be hot. They're going to attack the culms of the banana. So that the manure will transfer diseases if you apply at the wrong time. If you apply during the wrong season, if you apply during dry season, it's going to affect your banana roots and culms. It's going to dry them off. It's going to heat them up. And again, application, also know where to apply. You don't apply manure to directly to the banana base. Don't apply your roots, your manure here. Don't apply your manure here. Always apply about 2 feet away from your banana plant. Very, very important. If you apply your manure directly to the banana stem, it's going to transfer diseases into the banana stem. It's going to transfer diseases into the banana stem. It's going to kill your banana in no time. So very important, know where and when to apply your manure. In Nigeria, we apply manure during the rainy season, sometime in June, July, or August. This is the best time to apply your manure during the inception of rainy season. Don't apply when the rainy season just starts. Sometime around May is not okay. June, July, August is okay to apply your manure so that the plant can have enough water to absorb those nutrients and then carry on during the dry season. So very important manure application. Trust me, guys. One of the things you will need when going into banana farming is actually source of water. These guys, they take a whole lot of water, they consume a lot of water, so you can never deprive them of that. So if you look closely, you will see our well is about 7,500 gallons of well, so and it's filled up with water already. So we have a good raining season, our well is filled up, and we're going to use them on our farm during the dry season. So access to water is very important if you must have a plantain or banana farm. Most especially banana, they take a whole lot of water. They consume a lot of water. So, and during this time, you're going to be applying your water. At least you can irrigate your farm probably 3 times in a week, 4 times in a week. You can actually irrigate your farm so that they will have enough water during the heat season. So, well is very important. So this is our well. This is our well. So very important. You must have a source of irrigation because you cannot solely depend on rain waters to actually uh, boost your yield or actually keep your banana production afloat. So you need irrigation water to actually do this. So provide irrigation, very important. Let's quickly look at trimming. I've talked about trimming, the essence of trimming dry leaves from your farm. I've talked about trimming before now. So this is the reason why you trim. You see these dry leaf stalks, they harbor pests and diseases. So you constantly need to trim off this. And if you look closely, you see that we have fruiting. This is a fruiting banana. In 2 weeks' time, a week or 2 weeks' time, we're going to be harvesting banana rags from this very plant. And this is the essence of leaving a sucker, like I told you. So the moment we cut off our banana, our mother plant, the sucker will take over. Perhaps in 2 months, 3 months, fruiting will commence from the sucker. And you also need to trim off excess. We have a period of about 7 months from each banana to start fruiting. So maximally 8 months. If you neglect your farm, you don't trim, you don't keep them neat, it might take them 10 months, 11 months before they start fruiting. But if you take care of them, apply manure, apply water, cut the grasses and the weeds, in real time, they start fruiting. At when due, they start fruiting. So it's very important to take care of a banana to actually give you the best. Okay, guys, this is the heap of our organic manure. This is cow dung manure. Let me tell you one important thing you must know about cow dung manure. They are rich in NPK, nitrogen, phosphorus, and calcium. So it's very important you utilize organic manure. If you don't make use of cow dung, make use of poultry droppings. They're also rich in NPK. And very important, you don't apply them when fresh. Never apply your organic manure when they are still fresh, when the droppings came out fresh. No, don't do that. They are going to kill your banana or your plantain or any plant at all. So always leave them dry. If you look closely, you see that we have a very dry organic manure cow dung here. So always leave them dry before applying. Store them in a cool, dry place. This will enable them remove heat, excess heat that can actually damage your plant. Okay, guys. When I talk about leaving a sucker, this is what I'm talking about. If you look closely, you will see that we just harvested a mother plant there. Barely 2 weeks we harvested. This is the sucker getting ready to start fruiting. The sucker is actually getting ready to start fruiting. So it's very important to learn how to maintain a good cycle so as to have banana always in your farm. So once your farm is constantly fruiting, you will not, once you maintain this very practice, you will not lack banana in your farm. If you look closely, you will see that we have bananas that are already fruiting over there. They are getting ready to be harvested. So in a week or 2 weeks, we'll harvest them. So likewise, others that are actually fruiting. Very important.